It is festival time with the beer clowns.
Hello and welcome to Beer Bubbles, the bubbliest podcast in the world. It's me, your co-host Oliwer, and today we're recording a special episode from Adelsö Ölfestival. Let's do some interviews. All right, people, I'm standing here with Rasmus from Underjord Brygghus here at Adelsö Ölfestival. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Yeah.
Wonderful. What are you serving today?
Today we have three different beers. We have Maskros, Grisette, that has been a fan favorite from the start, but this time it's more reductive and less oxidative. It's a farmhouse beer with 100% spelt malt and with our house culture. So there's some Brett and some Saison yeast. And yeah, it's my favorite. So that's one of them.
Right.
We also have a Bångvatten, which means bong water. West Coast IPA in the modern sense. So
Right.
yeah, very light, transparent, and with a hopefully dank hop profile.
I really think so. Both of them were supposed to be released at Systembolaget last week.
That's correct. Yes.
But
yes.
what happened to Bångwater?
So Bångvatten, they called me on Friday. The release was Monday, and they told me that the name was not appropriate after they had already initially approved both the label and the name.
Right,
So,
they stopped selling it the same day as the release for it.
exactly, yeah. So they called me up, and they called me in the morning, and I answered, and she asked like, "Hey, are you having a good day?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm having a good day. What about you?" And she said, "Oh, well, that depends on how this conversation goes." And she was so sweet. She told me that they had to stop the sales, and she was so nice about it. She sounded like very embarrassed. So I just had to laugh. This was a calculated. We knew that this could happen. We just didn't realize it would happen so late in the process that we had already shipped like 16 cases of beer. And she said, "Okay, but to us it's a problem. We're going to stop this release because apparently you can smoke from a bong, and that's not good." So,
Right.
yeah. I was like, "Oh, I had no idea. That was news to me." But
And this was on the release day of the beer.
Yes. So that was bad news for us.
Right.
And then I tried to, negotiate with her, and so we're trying out some new names. So Bångvatten is going to have some other name.
Right.
So far we tried just scratching out the bong and have it called vatten.
Right.
She didn't like that, so I suggested the same label and then call it Svartvatten, which means sewage water in Swedish.
Yeah, that's a good one.
She didn't like that name either. So the latest one that I tried is, hold on, I'm gonna have to read this. So we tried Bobonongongvattotenon, which is rövarspråk for Bångvatten, but they didn't like that either. So they answered me in rövarspråk and said, oj, Bångvatten på rövarspråk är tyvärr fortfarande en anspelning vi inte godkänner. So
it's a made-up language
yes,
we use called the rövarspråket, or like bandit language.
Bandit language, yes.
Right.
So Bobbenongong didn't work either. So now we're trying Bångovatten.
All right. Let's
see
hope
how
that it
plays
will
out.
release then.
Yes, let's hope that.
Wonderful having you, Rasmus.
Oh, thank you.
See you in the mist.
Yes, have a good festival.
Same to you.
Nice.
Welcome back, everybody. Now I'm standing here at the booth for Beer Barons, and with me we have the Lucia, the intern at Beer Barons, very welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
So we are serving two different beers on tap right now, and both are yours recipes.
Yeah, they're both my recipes. One is a rice beer, rice lager with
Rose water.
rose water that's been dyed pink using black carrot powder. And the
Right.
other is a saison. It's a dark saison with smoked malts.
So both of these are you serving on draft right now?
Yeah,
And both of them are your ideas from the beginning.
they're my ideas. The Skogsbrand's my recipe, and the rice lager is both me and Linus that did.
Right, the recipe for the rice lager was totally different in the beginning, right?
Oh yeah, it started as a maize lager, corn lager, but we realized that the yellow color didn't work well with the carrot powder, so it turned more orange than pink, which isn't what we wanted. So we had to
Alright.
dump it.
Yeah. And how did you come up with just adding rose water?
It kind of started with like Middle Eastern desserts.
Yeah.
I went with first bastanisonati, which would be with saffron and pistachios, but then I went more like Turkish delights with just
Right.
the rose water. I thought it would fit more with the style and the beer.
Nice. And what has the reception been for the rose lager? Because I thought it was one of the best beers on the festival this far.
A lot of people love it, but every once in a while you get someone. Rose water can be a very polarizing flavor.
Right?
So every once in a while you get someone that goes blah, and it tastes like soap, and it reminds them of their grandma. Some people have said,
Right.
but for the most part, it's very well received.
Yeah, I think you should be really proud of that one.
Oh, I am.
Thank you a lot, Lucia.
Thank you.
See you in the mist. All right, everybody. Now I'm standing here with Torbjörn from Unibärsum. Very welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
So, is this the first time you're at Adelsö Beer Festival?
No, I think it's the 5th or 6th time. We started going here after the pandemic.
All right.
After being nagged forever by the organizers. You guys have to come to Adelsö because it's the best festival. And it was like, yeah, we're absolutely coming. And then nothing happened because we're klutz. So we went there and we went like, why the hell didn't we go here every year?
Right.
Because this is the best.
Exactly. This is actually the first time I'm at the Adelsö Beer Festival, and I've been thinking of going years before this as
Yeah.
well. But
Yeah, you should have.
the
Why
hour
haven't
bus
you?
ride has scared me off every time.
Fair, but it's beer.
Right. Yeah, it's a good reason to go out here and meet all the great people.
Let's just focus on that you're a bad person and just celebrate the fact that you're here now.
Right. I'm finally a good person.
Excellent. Yes.
Yeah. And you're serving two beers, and one is a very special beer. It's called Tornado Hero.
Yeah.
And it's brewed with a guy somewhere here, Diego Ramos.
Yes, indeed. So that's a collaboration between us, or our brewer Jocke,
Yeah.
Joakim Bergman, and Diego, and it's a triple dry hopped.
New England IPA.
New England or
A more hazy IPA.
We don't generally like to call it New England because New England purists get all mad at us when we do.
Right.
So we don't. So we just say it's an internationally hazy, but it's triple dry hopped and it's bitter as explicit.
In a very good way.
Yes.
And I think
Yeah.
it is a really good beer. And it had a release at Oliver Twist actually as well.
As one person that haven't been involved in actually brewing it, I could say, yeah, I agree. It's absolutely, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, exactly. So what else are you serving here at the festival?
So we're also serving, we have a collaboration because as your listeners probably don't know, but we're actually three brewers that are working together.
Right?
So we're Unibärsum, and then there's PKLK or PKLK,
Right?
and Beer Baron. So we share the same space, we share the same equipment, everything, and we brew the stuff together.
Right.
So every year the brewers started doing a collaboration between the three of them, and this year's collaboration is an Imperial Oyster Stout,
Okay.
which is surprisingly old school and traditional, but to make it more interesting, we have tarragon in it, so it tastes a little bit like bearnaise sauce.
I need to try that one.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's excellent.
Yeah, thank you for attending.
Thank you very
Very
much.
nice. And see you around in the mist. All right, everybody. Now I'm standing here with Berretto Brewing and with Jon, who's the brewer.
Yes.
Very welcome.
Thank you.
So, Berretto is a new brewery here in the Stockholm area, right?
Yes. It's actually been around for like 2.5 years, but in a very low-key way. So when I started at the brewery in October, we started to be more active.
All right.
So it's quite new on the scene and going out to the restaurants and everything to try to
Yeah,
be
it's
part
just
of it.
recently you started to hear about Berretto.
Yeah.
And you're attending the Beer Festival here and you're serving both a lager and a very nice West Coast IPA.
Yeah, exactly.
And you are the head honcho of those beers. so
Yes,
to say.
exactly. Those are my babies.
Ah, sweet. So tell me more about what was the idea behind them?
So the lager is called Ora di Oro. It's Italian for the golden hour.
Right.
That's that time in the afternoon, evening when the sun sets low and you get that orangey, nice sun in your face, and you want to have like an after work on like a terrace or something.
That's a great name.
And what is when you think about after works, which beer comes to mind for most people? The Peroni from Italy. So we said, let's do a Peroni but good.
Right.
So the style of beer is like an Italian Pilsner with maize and hopped with noble hops, but made like the craft like the artisanal to make it become a nice beer to drink. So it's a super easy drinking pale lager.
Oh, nice. And the West Coast IPA was really, really nice.
Oh, nice.
One of the better I tried at this festival this far.
Okay, cool.
What was the idea behind that one?
So actually the idea came from that I had a bag of Nectaron hops in the brewery and unopened in the freezer. So I thought, what could I do with the Nectaron, this bag of Nectaron? So I bought more Nectaron. And I love modern West Coast IPAs, like the likes of like Green Cheek, North Park Beer Company from San Diego.
Right.
Hop Fu is one of my top beers ever had.
Yeah.
So I said, let's try to do something in that way, that style.
Yeah, you can really see the Southern Californian style, more hop focused than malt
Exactly.
focused.
I wanted to taste the hop.
Right.
So then I started to construct an idea of a beer line called Hopservatory that will become one base beer. This is the base beer, and then I will change the hop for every iteration. So next time it might be an American hop, or like a New Zealand or like an Australian hop. I haven't decided for
so
the
they are
next one.
always single hopped. Ish.
Ish.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the main
So-
focus is to bring
Exactly.
forward
So
this
to
kind of hop.
show that kind of like the first name was actually Hop Case for the beer, but it was too similar to OO Brewing's Hop Ticket, so I decided to change the name.
All right.
So it has in the base, it has like classic C hops, so Centennial and Cascade, and
Yeah.
also some Chinook to create that base body. And then I have hopped with Nectaron in like 7 different stages, from mash hopping all the way to hop extracts. I actually have my water bottle is the hop burst bottle of Nectaron extracts.
And that's super fun.
Yeah, actually, I have it as a water bottle now. I've dished it like 30 times and still smells.
It still smells like hops.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Jon, wonderful having you on the podcast.
Thank you.
And I wish you a great festival.
Thank you very much.
See you in the mist. So everyone, now I'm standing here with Pica Pico Brewery and with the head brewer,
Yeah, correct.
Peter. Very welcome.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about Pica Pico. What are you guys coming from? Because you're quite a new brewery here on the scene.
Yeah, we're on our third year.
Right.
We usually say that we're not a microbrewery. We're not even a nano brewery. We're a pico brewery. So hence that name, Pica Pico.
All right. Is it because your production is
Very
smaller?
small. Yeah,
How much do you brew?
12,000 liters per year.
All right. It's supposed to be a small brew work as well.
Yep, it is.
Yeah. And I heard a lot about you. You usually win some prizes at these festivals. Have you won anything this time?
No, not this time. I think we went to the finals with our Cascadian Dark Ale.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't seem that it won any prizes.
Yeah, it was really good though.
Thanks.
So you're located out in Lidingö, from my understanding?
Yeah, just outside Stockholm.
All right. And how has the journey having a brewery been for you?
We started as just a brew pub, and I was satisfied with that, releasing one new beer every month. But then people started asking, can you buy this at Systembolaget, the Swedish liquor store? And I said, no, only here at the brew pub. But please let us be able to buy it and give to others, and you have to be on bottles or cans.
Yeah.
So I was hesitated at first, but started with a classic Pilsner, and it sold very well. So now, 2.5 years later, we've had, I think, 7 different beers on bottles or cans.
All right. One beer I heard that you don't have with you right now is you have a California Common style beer.
Yeah, correct.
From my understanding, which has been very appreciated.
Yeah, and that's it has a funny story. At the brew pub where we started, they made gourmet pizzas, and the guy making the pizzas, he said, "I want one beer for all my pizzas." And I said, "But that's impossible. You have salami on some, you have shrimps, or you have mushrooms."
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want only one beer. So I started thinking, and I thought, okay, I need something that is has a base to build from the doughy pizzas, and it also needs a lot of hops to cut through the fat cheese. And I thought, what kind of style would it be? And then I thought, California Common. It has both the malty base, and it has also some fresh hops. So it started as a pizza beer, and 6 months later, it was voted the Christmas beer of the year. And I said, but it's not a Christmas beer. But people realized that it paired very well to Christmas food, Swedish traditional Christmas food, fat, salt. And then after that, it won bronze in a very big Nordic festival as well. So it was really appreciated. But when we released it, when I went with my first delivery, the guy that received the delivery at Systembolaget, he said, "Oh, great, a dark lager. I really love dark lager. But what were you thinking?" And I said, "What do you mean?" "It's only going to be you, me, and old people with a goat beard that will buy this beer."
That's funny. Oh, thank you very much, Peter.
Thank you.
See you around on the festival. Now everybody, I'm standing here with Mattias from Solna Bryggeri. Very welcome.
Oh, thank you very much.
And Solna Bryggeri, tell me about it. What is Solna Bryggeri?
Solna Bryggeri is the local brewery in Solna, basically.
Right.
We like to do very nice beers. That's basically what we've been doing.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do really much more going forward.
And Solna is very close to Stockholm. It's actually grown into Stockholm,
Yeah.
per se.
Yeah.
But it's its own city.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
How long have you been brewing beer for Solna?
I've been with the brewery for, what is it, like 3 years?
All right. And the brewery has existed for?
Since 2020.
2020?
Yeah.
All right. So quite a new brewery as well.
Quite a new brewery. We just recently started producing more and more. We're going to be releasing some new stuff pretty soon.
Nice.
Look out for Systembolagsläppet in September.
Nice.
It's gonna be really cool. And next week we're brewing the Christmas stouts from 2 years ago.
All right. Already?
Yeah. It was very popular, so we're doing twice as much this year, and we're bumping it to 10% instead of 9.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Is it spiced and stuff?
No, it's not. No spices.
Just an ordinary imperial stout.
Yeah, Russian imperial stouts, a little bit of smoked malt and chocolate malt and all that stuff.
Oh, looking forward to that. So tell me, what are you serving us today here at Adelsö Beer Festival?
So we have 2 different lagers with us.
Right.
One of them won gold on Untapped's Community Awards.
All right.
So it's the best Dortmunder in Sweden.
Had to try that one.
Oh, 100%. We have an IPA, our workhorse, Solaris. And then we have a new beer we made in collaboration with Bistro Victor.
All right.
It's called Sosu. It's only available here and at their rooftop bar in Solna Bryggeri.
All right.
Yeah.
And you do actually have your own tap room per se, on the takbaren.
Yeah.
Nice.
Rooftop on Oliwer, Small Scandinavia. So a different rooftop, Bistro Victor and our rooftop.
So that's where you go if you want to drink Solna Bryggeri's brews.
Yeah, those are the most local ones in Solna.
Right.
We have several other locations as well, but those are the biggest news. And we also have our old friend Popcorn Ale.
Ah, the classic.
Yeah.
Popcorn. And it's quite an interesting story behind that beer because it's brewed with actual popcorns in it.
Yeah, that's why people are getting a bit confused about it. Because they don't taste the popcorn, but it's always like, no, it's not made with salt and it's not made with butter, of course. But we do have air popcorn in the mash.
Right.
And it's quite a nice cream ale.
Yeah. It's a really good ale. I had it years ago, I believe.
And it's been perfected over the years. Try it again.
Wonderful having you on the podcast, Matthias.
Nice to see you, buddy.
And I wish you a wonderful festival.
You do too.
See you in the mist. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here at Adelsö Ölfestival together with Mariatorgets Mikrobryggeri and Simon, the head brewer. Very welcome.
Thank you very much.
So this is not the first time you're at Adelsö, right?
No, I was thinking that I'm unsure actually how many times, but I think this is the 5th time that I'm here.
Right. And you're standing right next to Underjord.
Yes.
Your old mates from school.
Yeah, the 2nd time next to Underjord and Adelsö.
Nice. So what do you think of this festival?
I think it's very nice with a summer festival with focus on local beers. I think we reach out to a customer base which aren't really nerdy, and it's another kind of demographic than we usually reach out to. And it's very nice to just be able to showcase our beers to them too.
Right.
And usually the reception is very good, and it's usually people who are not really nerdy at all or that interested, and they're very wow that beer can taste this way as well.
Exactly, because you have a whole plethora of different beers with you. Both a single IPA, a double IPA, a fruited beer, a pale ale,
and a
porter.
Baltic porter.
And a Baltic porter, exactly. So what has been the beer with the best reception this far?
I'm guessing the mango sour.
Right.
That's usually, the last year it was the people's choice here. And that's usually, it's very popular among this kind of festival because it's both light and easy and very flavorful. It's only 3.5% and it has an abundance of flavor.
Yeah, right. And it's a very untraditional beer from the rest of what's offered here, so to say.
Yes. I don't know if you should technically call it a beer because technically it's more mango than malt. But yes, a very untraditional beer.
Right.
It's something that most people don't associate with beer at all, and it probably tastes more like mango juice, even though it's not as sweet as modern sours.
Yeah, because it's not a smoothie sour or this modern thicker sour
It doesn't
beers.
have any lactose. It's just hops, barley, and mangoes, water, and yeast. It doesn't have any lactose or any of that type things. It's just a mashed, very high temperature, fermented out with mango, and then it's pumped around during fermentation on the end of adding mangoes.
Right.
And through a filter, which has made it to a kind of a homogeneous, hopefully, mix of mango juice.
Yeah, I believe so as well. So I always, often when we talk, you're very pure, kind of a purist when it comes to how you brew beer.
Mm-hmm.
You have so special for your Imperial Stouts is just base ingredients and barrel aging, maybe,
Yes.
in some sense.
Yeah.
Would you like me to tell me more about that process?
For stouts,
Or your
I
philosophy,
guess
rather?
My philosophy on stouts is I think stouts almost always taste better if they've been in barrels for quite a while. I think that gives much more complexity and just more amplitude of flavor. And
Right.
I don't necessarily want to ruin the barrel presence by adding too many flavorings on it that overpowers the base beer. I think any flavoring should just add on to what it is rather than take over the show. But of course there are maybe exceptions where you can argue that it is too much towards one end. And I also try to only add things which taste vaguely of flavors that already exist naturally in a barrel-aged stout or barley wine.
Right.
So, for example, for Oliwer Twist, I made a hazelnut stout, and you can definitely get hazelnut character from a barrel-aged stout or barrel-aged beer
Yeah.
for a longer time. And especially the roasted character of hazelnuts can definitely be present without hazelnuts. And that's just an attempt to amplify that without making it just taste like Nutella or hazelnuts juice, which is also something that is an option today in the beer world.
Yeah, exactly.
There's definitely stouts in modern breweries which have a lot more nuts or
Yeah.
flavorings or
Exactly. And I always appreciated your stouts just for that simple reason.
Thank you.
And you have some really good IPAs on as well, and classic IPAs, more West Coasty in style.
I would say they're all classic. There is a new term of modern West Coast, but I will say this is actually like 2010 West Coast.
Right.
This is very inspired maybe by Boneyard and Pacific Northwest, or it's actually kind of different to everything because the color is from decoction mashing
Yeah.
of my IPA V8.
The version 8. Right.
Yeah, and then it's hopped with Mosaic and Nelson and Nectaron, and mainly Mosaic. And
Right.
I would say a modern West Coast is an attempt to be as light and as withdrawn malt profile as possible, and maybe with higher dry hop ratios. And definitely, I think today a modern West Coast definitely has some tile profile to them.
Yeah.
This one does too. A 2010 IPA doesn't really.
Right.
And that's, I guess, which put it on the in between.
It's a very nice beer, I believe, and I think you really catch this old school vibe in the beer as well. And you have your latest double IPA with you as well.
Yes, yes.
The latest in the series, Pica V16 this time.
Which is, I have previously, or I've not usually called my IPAs New England, because I think the term New England is just, they were just trying to make hoppy beers, and I think there are many styles of New England IPA.
Right.
And what most people call New England in Sweden, I haven't necessarily brewed. I have not done a oat-heavy London Ale Tree Citra IPA thus far, even though that's nice. And there is a pot of at least in Europe, that New England IPA gets their body from sweetness, and they're supposed to be sweet.
Right.
And this is I guess, a counteract towards that.
Because that's the big difference between like the philosophy behind brewing beers in the US and Europe.
Yeah.
It's more of a malt base.
Yeah. There is an interpretation of New England IPA when it came to Europe, where they try to exaggerate all what they defined as features of a New England IPA, like a round body, juicy thing, and technically the Americans ones were always a lot drier and usually had some bitterness and usually were closer to the traditional West Coast IPA in character. But the haze is just an aftermath of intense dry hopping more so than actual grains or anything. This is just base malt in this one. There's no wheat or oats or special malts.
All right. I think it's a very lovely double IPA. Even though it's not what you usually brew, so to say. But thank you, Simon, for being on the podcast, and I wish you a lovely festival here at Adelsö. Thank you. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with our dear friend Magnus Björnstjärna, aka Manker.
Exact.
Very welcome.
Thank you very much.
So how has the festival been for you this far?
Oh, it's been amazing. Like the weather was supposed to be raining, but it's been sunshine and cloudy all day, so it's perfect beer drink weather, even though I'm driving.
Yeah,
so
right.
I haven't got to try any beers today. We won gold with the Raspberryist, our Stockholm Brewing collab.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. So it was extremely humble. I shouldn't say this, but I hate all my beers because I'm very self-doubting. So I'm never satisfied. So to win something is extremely humbled because this is just like a hobby, and I don't really know how to brew beer. I'm just a fucking, I pretend that I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I have ideas, and then suddenly, so you start winning beers, and people appreciate what you're doing. So it's extremely humble. So it's been a great festival, and again, this is one of the best festivals in Sweden, if not, maybe the best, because it's the friendliest environment. It's outside in sunshine.
Everything around the festival is amazing.
I love it. Yeah.
Like the mix between the local people and like people from the city coming in.
It's not just beer geeks. Like I'm a huge beer geek myself, but it's not just another festival with the same 200 extremely geeky people that have tried everything, that have tried all of your beers, and here you have old people that live on the island that come up to you and they want to try something crazy, and you get to tell them what, the idea behind the beer, and they're like, oh, this is really interesting. Thank you for letting me know. And that's what beer is supposed to be about, like social and fun. So it's I love it.
So you're standing here representing a brewery named Shapes and Objects.
Yes.
Which you started a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And you brew all your beer down in Karlstad.
Exactly. So I worked at another brewery here in Stockholm, Omnipojo, for many, many years. Left there, and I had no idea what to do. So I wanted to, just do one beer, like maybe two beers. And then I spoke to my friends at 10 Hands up in Karlstad, or down in Karlstad. They had just started their own brewery and needed someone to help them with some volume. And then from there, now I think we have done 80 to 90 different beers over the last 3+1 month that we've been doing this. And we just did the Oliwer Twist beer with you guys, and Varkaya, which we had the release of this Thursday. And so from going to just having an idea of doing one beer ever to do, the house or summer beer for one of the most legendary beer places in Sweden, if not abroad, it's crazy to then winning prizes here. So it's been a extremely humbled week. It's very, very grateful for everything.
I'm really glad to hear that. What has been the best reception, or the beer with the best reception, rather?
So, Root Vessel, our licorice root dark mild ale, it's collaboration with Underjord Alchemister, 4.3 licorice root dark mild ale, like a very special beer.
Right.
But people liked it because you have no idea, what people's experiences are. And then they try this, like, oh, I like it, I can have another one. And same with the raspberry beer, which we won gold for, that it's not a pastry sour, it's more, it's a very fruit-forward beer, and I wouldn't expect young people, like younger people, male, female, old, old, young, like everyone seemed to like it, and it's been fun, and to respect your 2026.
That's amazing.
People like bitter beers again, which is extremely good.
A West Coast style IPA inspired by
the beer.
the beer.
Pliny.
Yeah. And you just put on a new beer collab with Messerem.
Yeah, so we did a beer for Pica Beer celebration last year called Death. It was intended to be the most hoppy beer we've ever done. And this year, the second year, we wanted to do Mega Death, because it's even more death. So it's an 8% double IPA with even more hops than what we had last year. And hop oils and like all kinds of, ways of approaching hops. We have learned a lot from them and how they working with hops and how they can maximize the hoppiness, even though they might not add just more and more hops, because it just makes it more expensive for people.
Right. So it seems like you have had a very successful festival this far.
Yeah. And a few kegs are gone, so it's time to restock and load up on even more beers.
Right.
Because it's like still another 5 hours of drinking, or for other people to drink, and for me to serve beers.
Halfway through. Very nice having you on the podcast.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Magnus, and I will see you around.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thank you very much.
It is festival time with the beer bellows.